right? Then this looks like one of those days where staying on two wheels might be slightly more difficult than it sounds. The track doesn't seem too bad from here. Then again, it never does at the beginning. Let's just keep moving. Take each section as it comes, and try not to make life unnecessarily complicated. Nice and steady. I used to think going faster solved most problems. Turns out it mainly creates new ones. A little bit of speed is helpful. Too much speed usually means I'm introducing myself to the ground far sooner than I planned. That was a decent landing. I'll happily take those. You know, I quite like games where small adjustments matter more than dramatic moves. A tiny change in direction can make the difference between carrying on and starting all over again. That's probably why I keep slowing down before the awkward sections. It might not be the quickest approach, but it does save me from a surprising amount of trouble. Right? Let's get over this bit. Nicely done. I have to admit, there's something oddly satisfying about getting through a difficult section without making a fuss about it. No celebrations, just quietly carrying on. That suits me rather well. Oh, this next part looks a little less friendly. Easy does it. Not too much. Not too little. There we are. I sometimes wonder whether anyone actually finishes these sorts of levels without making at least one tiny mistake. If you do, I'd be genuinely impressed. Still rolling, still upright. That's encouraging. One thing I appreciate is that every section feels slightly different. Just when you think you've settled into a comfortable rhythm, the track asks you to pay attention again. Fair enough. Keeps things interesting. I can already tell this next jump needs a bit more care. Take your time. That's better. No dramatic rescue. No unbelievable stunt. Just a clean landing and straight on to the next challenge. I'll happily accept that. And here we are near the finish. Not every run has to be fast to be enjoyable. Sometimes it's far more satisfying to stay patient, keep things tidy, and make steady progress one obstacle at a time. I'd say that's a fairly good way to end today's run. Now, I'm curious when you play games like this, do you enjoy taking your time? Or do you immediately go for full speed just to see if you can make it through?